good to just avoid these guys?
You could.
This guy I bet I could avoid. What's that thing over there?
The guy sitting? Or the item?
The item.
It's a ring of sacrifice.
Have I been there?
Well, no, it's still there.
Maybe I didn't want to sacrifice anything. Is that like a promise ring for some sort of blood oath?
No.
You got a message on your phone.
Do you own the movie Goonies or Sandlot?
Ooh, no.
Yeah, neither do I.
I've never seen Goonies.
I haven't either. I certainly have heard plenty of quotes from the movie over the years.
Yeah.
Like Truffle Shuffle. And hey, you guys.
Have you seen The Sandlot?
Yes, I have. Many times.
Personal favorite of yours?
No, it's one of those movies you just see during your childhood, it seems like.
Who's asking?
Someone from church. Apparently that's going to be next week's activity, is watch those movies.
Wow. Good. Boy.
What ads have you been seeing on YouTube, if not James Franco and his experimental art?
I don't recall. Let's see. Oh. Well, I've been watching Rick and Morty on their website.
Mm-hmm.
They have an ad going about Trident gum. 4 out of 5 dentists agree that their patients should chew Trident gum. But what about the 5th dentist? You haven't seen that?
I've seen it up to the point where I can skip it. So I've never found out what goes on with the 5th dentist.
Oh, well, there's a squirrel that comes in and, like, bites his nuts.
Oh. Okay.
And he says, "No!" That's the gag.
I seem to recall a similar commercial years ago where the 5th dentist was, like, distracted by a fly or something, and so he hit the no button instead of the yes button.
Yeah. Probably bringing him out of retirement at this point. You ever seen Rick and Morty?
We talked about this a little bit, didn't we?
I don't recall.
I tried watching probably 3 or 4 episodes of the first season, and I just didn't like it. I maybe chuckled a few times, but other than that, it just didn't really grab me.
It's too bad. It's one of the best shows on TV at this point.
That's what everybody says, but I just I don't see it. I find Rick, he's the old guy, right?
Uh-huh.
I find his mannerisms annoying.
He burps all the time?
Yeah, and he's got like saliva drooping down his lip all the time, and I'm like, just wipe your mouth.
He's an alcoholic. It's a character bit.
Yeah, just annoys me.
He does that less as the episodes go on. But yeah, you should watch the episode Total Recall. It's a great one.
Is that first or second season?
Second season.
So this treasure chest has what you want.
Large ember. That's what I wanted.
Mm-hmm. And if you go down that hole you just revealed in the wall.
Oh boy. This was not a good decision.
So if you go around to the other side, there's a shield you can pick up.
Gross.
And you're in the sewers for sure. If you plunge attack this giant rat, you might be able to one-shot it.
Ooh. This thing looks worse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, thanks for the shield. Do I have to go around?
No, you can do it right here.
He had an axe in his eye.
Mm-hmm. So you want to slide down, but you want to do it on the very left edge.
The very left edge. Oh boy.
And then if you go over to the right, there's this alcove over here. And turn and go up. You're pretty close to a bonfire.
It's a good thing you're my co-pilot.
Mm-hmm. It's up the stairs.
Of course. Of course that's where it is.
And through the door that you're right next to.
And watch out for the trap you spring.
Mm. And you can warp to the parish and go give the emperor to the blacksmith.
What's parish mean?
The church.
So they worship here?
Yeah. Before they all died.
Probably still worship Jesus, being undead and all. Who am I giving this to?
The blacksmith.
Or maybe they worship a guy who could actually die.
Because that's what they want.
Yeah.
As opposed to being able to come back from the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Which is simple. Oh, and you should buy the really expensive key from him.
Yes, the very important crest of Artorias. I think I'll just take one.
One for now. Go to modify equipment.
Okay.
Let's see if we can upgrade the club. Modify. So you just need a few more souls. Easily attainable.
Yeah. They're right around here.
You can get 500 each from the snakes in the Samus Fortress.
Ooh, I have one humanity thing. Whatever. Yeah, there's a trap there.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Vaguely. Of course you do. Come on. Oh boy! This was a mistake.
Alright. Now you can upgrade the club.
Going to the club.
Have you seen that video of the guy who repaired the Chuck E. Cheese robots and then had them sing Love in the Club?
Nope.
It's pretty interesting.
This is gonna be my weapon till the end of the game.
It's up to you. You don't want to do that.
The cult club. Ooh, downgrade. That sounds like a very useful feature.
So you could probably upgrade the club one more time and just the regular reinforce option.
I already have an occult club.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
So, how about you go into the forest? So down that little passageway there. So one of the 4 souls that you need comes from the 4 kings. And the only way to fight them is if you get the Ring of Artorias, because you have to fight them down in this abyss, and you can't survive down there without a special ring.
Okay, I'm finding my way to go.
Follow the lights.
I bring you love. Oh boy. So he's just trying to hug me? Is that it?
Or whip you.
Basic operant conditioning. A pit?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go down there. Yes, I do. I want to go down there. That's... pretty steep hill.
It's carved by the ages.
Salamander, get back here!
Oh, got it. Did you know they were called salamanders?
I think they were in the first game.
See, whenever I look at them, they look like little bugs. It's hard to tell if they're actually supposed to be lizards. take less damage over that side.
It's good. It's real good. These guys look pretty cool.
Yeah. Crystal monsters.
Not very strong. Oh my goodness. You ever tried growing crystals?
Yeah, I had a little kit one time. Came with a rock and a special potion. You pour over it.
How'd that work out?
It grew crystals.
Ooh.
Except they were very fragile.
Oh. That looks nice.
Dangerous.
It's so beautiful.
You can actually use those against the crystal monsters because they'll actually damage them. So you want to warp back to the parish. You never actually rested at the parish.
And now I did.
Mm-hmm.
We're going downstairs.
Have you noticed that there are some car commercials? Well, a lot of them will have a song playing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And usually the song has something to do with cars. And I've noticed sometimes that the song that's playing might not have anything really to do with cars. It just has the word drive in it or something.
Okay.
I just find that kind of funny that, so long as it has, a keyword in there, that's all they require. So I should write a bunch of songs that just have, the type of words that a commercial might want. It's
and then make them really good songs.
Well, no. Don't even have to do that. It's like that Ingrid Michaelson song I mentioned, which I heard it in a commercial one time, which I thought it was a car commercial, but that was actually like a Gap commercial, now that I remember it.
Okay.
So you're going a different way, you realize.
No.
And so the commercial was in, they were selling like sweaters or something, and so there's a line in their song that's like, something about wearing a sweater. So that was all they needed to have the song in there.
If you want to destroy my sweater, buy from the Gap.
I could use that song. I could write that commercial right now. You have like a person, they put on their sweater and their dog comes and snags one of the threads and it starts unraveling, and so they're like, oh no, I have to go to the Gap and buy another sweater. Commercial done. Use the sweater song by the Weezer. Print it. I think Geico's pretty clever with their commercials lately.
Yes.
Where they're like, you can't skip this ad because it's already over.
Oh.
So they're like, they understand that people are going to be skipping ads, and so they just get their message across in 5 seconds. I think that's pretty clever.
And then I think it's pretty annoying that they have the commercial continue on. People are doing nothing.
Are you not able to skip it at that point?
I don't think so. Careful, dude. That's gotta be pretty taxing on the video card.
Oh, all the particles.
I was thinking you were talking the Geico ads where like, if you're Dora the Explorer, you explore.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Is that Geico?
I think so. They have a large variety of commercials.
Some of the most prolific commercial makers in modern America.
So I would run and get in the water. That's gonna hit you.
Oh, my goodness. Yep, it's running time. I'm not gonna make it. Okay, this looks nice. Looks
So,
good. Oh, goodness.
If you get a chance, switch to your iron ring.
Excuse me.
Or heal first.
Oh my.
So switch to the ring.
Press the iron ring.
Yeah. So now you won't be stuck in the water. So there's a ledge, you can kind of see it. You don't want to go too far forward.
Okay.
But basically he'll keep doing that as long as you're close enough to him, and then you attack his heads.
Ah, that seems pretty easy. Boom. Boom, I say. He's not a Hydra, is he?
Yeah. Well, he is, but he doesn't regenerate heads.
Ah. Well, this is a terrible Hydra.
It's a prototype. You probably have to unlock and go looking for a head.
Ooh. Get it.
Careful, careful! Man.
It's, not the same all the way around.
Yeah.
Eh. Ooh. Oh. Alright, well, there's 2 heads left. Maybe you can turn a little bit this way, sir? Yeah.
Try running and doing R1 and do a running attack. Oh, just missed it.
Let's see how. Okay. Got it. Sweet. That was the boss. That was the 4 kings.
No, that was just a Hydra. He's optional.
Oh. Footing. Grants extra sorcery castings. Ooh.
You can switch back to the Chloranthy ring. You don't really need to be in the water anymore. So if you go kind of up to the left, there'll be a door And Havel was behind the door. And he's going to be to your right as soon as you enter.
He's a good guy, right?
No. So my tactic is just keep my shield up and strafe around him until he attacks and then backstab him.
Okay. Come on, buddy. Got him. Yeah. Who's Havel? Why is he bad?
Well, he's hollow. That's why he's bad.
Okay.
But he used to be a bishop of the Way of White. He used to be an undead hunter. But they locked him in the tower once he went hollow.
Ooh.
Shiny.
Maximum equipment load. I could use that to like... Nah. No,
So-
is that load or is that inventory?
Well, load is what you're wearing and holding.
So I can use that to roll better, right?
Well, you're already on mid-roll right now, and it'd be pretty hard to get down to fast roll.
But I could wear heavier equipment.
Yeah, could do that. So, you're not really going anywhere.
I'm going up the tower.
But where
Save
you want to
Rapunzel.
go, where you want to go is back to the forest.
Okay. We...
There's a ring you can get called the wood grain ring or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and it changes the way your fast roll works. So instead of rolling like on your back or whatever, you'll do like hand flips.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently it also increases the window in which you're invulnerable while rolling.
Cool.
Which is nice.
Still going the right way?
Yep. So you could, let's say we go that way. There's a little pathway you can go this way. You'll fight a Black Knight. Shouldn't be too hard at this point.
Because I'm so experienced at the game.
Mm-hmm. So I would lead him back up to kind of the more open area.
It's a smart idea. Just the sort of idea I would have come up with.
After
Being
several times of
experienced at the game.
failure. So it might be best to try and get backstabs on him.
Might be. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're tricky. They'll sometimes spin around real fast. Black Knight Halbert's pretty good.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Too bad I'm a club man.
Speaking of clubs,
Mhm.
there's this comedy troupe that I watch. They'll do funny videos, put them on YouTube. They're called Loading Ready Run. You ever watched any of their stuff?
Only from what I've seen of yours. Watching it.
And so I wouldn't recommend going that way.
Okay.
It leads to the Valley of the Drakes, and there's not much
That doesn't
there.
sound very good.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. But there's a shield you can pick up around here, and then you can head back up to the higher part of the forest. But they had a series of videos it was sort of a continuing story, and then one of the running gags was what they called bros clubbing bros, where they would surprise someone with like a can of club soda, and if they didn't have any defense against it, then the rule was they had to chug it right there. And usually it was warm, so it was gross and flavorless. And, but their defense against it is to counter with your own club soda. So if somebody, clubs you and gives you a club soda, you can go, haha, and pull out your own club soda. And if they don't have a second one where they can repel it back to you, then they have to drink both of them.
Okay.
And so it could go back and forth like that.
Is that why there's club soda in the garage now?
No, that was for the juicing.
Oh.
I was trying out the juicer, and at least one of the recipes called for seltzer or club soda. Although, what?
I have imagined, like, maybe you could use club soda to, like, water down a soda that's too flavorful.
Yeah, could do that. Do you find some sodas to be that way?
Yeah.
Like what, for example?
Like Coca-Cola. It's like terribly sweet, syrupy kind of thing. Maybe sometimes I just want something a little lighter.
I find Sprite to be very syrupy, but it's also very carbonated. Like, it's the most carbonated of all the sodas I've ever tried.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if adding more soda would be helpful. I would just add water. But I was saying something.
Yes, you will.
Oh, he's rocking out. You got a little shimmy going.
Oh, that guy's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. So you want to go that way, to the right. Oh, but when I tried the recipe, it called for apple and a piece of ginger, and then some club soda. And I added like way too much ginger because it was very spicy.
Ginger is quite a heavy spice.
Yeah. Well, it called for an inch long piece of ginger, which is not very specific because an inch is only a 2-dimensional measurement. No, it's a 1-dimensional measurement.
Yeah.
And ginger is 3-dimensional. At least the ginger I bought is 3-dimensional.
That's good.
And so yeah, I added way too much, and I tried adding sugar to it, and it only helped slightly.
Is there stuff down there?
No, it's a chasm. But there's a bonfire up ahead, a secret bonfire.
Sweetness. Doesn't look very secret. It looks like it glows to me.
That's not a bonfire. The secret bonfire's over there.
So I don't want to do this?
Yeah, you do want to do that. That was what the 20,000 souls was for.
Right around here? Just like jump off this ledge here?
No. No.
No?
It's a
How do I?
secret wall.
How do I? Okay.
You don't want to rest there?
Why would I?
Because the guys you're about to go through are likely to kill you.
Alright, I'll rest here. By your request.